In this video, I'm gonna share with you my 3-part formula for creating high-quality YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. The formula goes like this: intro, content, and action. Now I'll be using this short as an example so that you can see all of the layers of video and music and sound effects that go into making a video like this possible. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna share with you a bonus editing technique or hack that's a way to make your content even more irresistible. So the first step is to provide value. Now that's kind of like the intro or the hook of your video. And it's really that first 3 seconds where you wanna communicate to the viewer what it is that your video is about, or what is the value that you have to offer. Now, if you're not sure what that value is, you can ask yourself one of these 3 questions. Am I teaching something? Or is there something that someone else can learn from my video? Am I here to entertain? Is there something funny or something that will elicit an emotional response that will get people to watch the rest of this video? Or 3, is the content that I have just so absolutely irresistible that it will just inspire people? Like maybe I've achieved something and I want to share it, or maybe I have this epic photo video moment that I just have to share. Now, a good hook actually does more than one of these. So if you can figure out, how to inspire while educating people, or maybe how to make people laugh while teaching something, then you're more likely to keep people watching your content. So in my case, the video that I wanted to make was about this lighting setup and the various ways that we could use this light to light our subject. So here's the hook that I came up with. Here are 3 lighting setups with a single point light. So here are 3 setups with a single point light. Now I've done a few things in this intro that are working for me, but a few others that are working against me. The obvious thing is that I have the subject and the light in the video, and it's good to always show something rather than just talk about it. If you can actually demonstrate the thing that it is that you're trying to show people, then you're more likely to gain credibility with your audience. But I've made the slight mistake of it being a little bit too dark. Like you can't see my face, that's not a good thing. And I also haven't given an explicit reason of why someone should care about this video. But let's watch version number 2. Here are 3 lighting setups with a single point light. All right, so I fixed 2 of my problems. The first being that I'm no longer in darkness, so you can actually see my face. And the second is that I've added this layer of text so that it's very explicit what it is that this video is about. But let's go one step further. Here are 3 lighting setups that you can try with a single point light. Okay, so I've slightly modified the hook so that now I'm saying here are 3 lighting setups that you can try for your next photo shoot, for your next video shoot. But on top of that, I've also added layers of information to the video. So we have the text, but I've also got my friends to be in the background kind of doing a little bit of a silly dance. And you may look at that and go, well, why are they dancing? What's going on here? And that's exactly the point. It's just another layer of attention that keeps the viewer in and maybe entertains them a little bit while we're teaching. On top of that, I've also added music and sound effects. Now the sound effects are designed to match with the text. And I think sound is a hugely underrated aspect of getting people's attention, which is why I've partnered this year with Epidemic Sound to provide you an exclusive discount on their music and sound effect service. And really quickly, I wanna show you what I've done with kind of this layering of sound effects. I'm actually just gonna pull them to the side. And while I've got them spread out, let me show you what's going on. So instead of just using 1 sound effect, I've actually got 4. The first one is kind of this sword draw, and then a punch, and then a ting or a sword ting, and then a metallic anvil hit. And I've combined them all together to kind of create this unique sound effect. So it's not just a drag and drop, it's a little bit of this layering, again, to create that attention. So the same way we did in the video, now we're doing it with sound. Now, if you check out the description, you can get a 30-day trial with Epidemic Sound completely for free, plus 2 months at 75% off using the link that's in the description. So the discount is valid for a personal plan and is available for 5 days from the posting of this video. So to make sure you don't miss out, check out that link and see the full catalog of sound effects and music that Epidemic Sound has to offer. Now that we've got that intro and that hook out of the way, let's walk through the body or the main content of this video. Here are 3 lighting setups that you can try with a single point light. For this photo, I've mounted a softbox to the SmallRig 450B. This lighting creates a small triangle shaped pattern on one side of Rich's face. Mount the light in front of your subject and slightly above their eye line. This will create a shadow underneath their nose and their chin. Mount the light overhead with a C-stand. This will result in a much more dramatic top-down lighting effect that will give your subject a sinister look. And then to lessen that raccoon eye effect and fill in some of those harsh shadows, make sure you check out the full video. Now, I don't know if you saw it, but I actually did something at the end of this video, and that was a call to action. Any video you post has a purpose, whether that purpose is to just get views or to get more followers, or maybe you have something you're trying to sell. In this case, I have a long form video that is taken from the short form video. So there's more tips, more lighting techniques that if you want to see them, you can go check out that video. Now, if you take a look at the rest of this video, you may notice that I'm doing something tricky, and I like to call this the rule of 2. Now, it's something I used to do unintentionally until my friend Jared introduced me to it, but it's basically when you have multiple points of interest at any point in your video. And so what it is, it's either video and video, it could be video, video and text, or maybe it's video and sound. The point is that you have multiple areas of interest inside of your video. Kind of like what we did at the beginning where we had, me talking, the model, and then my friends in the background. You've probably seen this with the Reddit Subway Surfer trend where they have a Reddit thread on the top, and then on the bottom there's like a video game, and you're like, what's the point of this video game? It has nothing to do with the rest of the content. In this case, I'm actually using that same strategy, but now I can show, an A feed where maybe it's the result, and a B feed, which is B feed? An A video and a B video where maybe the A video is the main footage and the B video is the behind the scenes. Or in some cases, I'm actually showing the photo result or putting text on screen. You get the idea. It can be photo, it can be video, it can be sounds. The more layers of information you add into the video, the more likely it is that you're gonna be able to keep people's attention. So if you wanna learn how to do this split screen effect, go ahead and leave a comment. And if enough of you thumbs it up, I'll consider making that video. Or if you wanna learn what the best export settings are for your YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, you can check out this video here. And if you're still not sure how to create value within your short form content, consider signing up for one of my one-on-one mentorship sessions, which you can find linked in the description below, right next to the sign up for Epidemic Sound. And until the next one, go make stuff. Go shoot photos.